That's what I'm talking about. So listen, you posted a video of Ryan Garcia. What was that all about?
It was just fun and jokes, fun and jokes. We I look forward to seeing Ryan in a not too distant future. Um, because he needs a dance partner that makes sense. Rolly don't make sense.
No.
Not really. I mean, what is he known for? Getting beat, and then not looking so good. Like he's been on a kind of a downward spiral. He doesn't even look very confident about this fight. Now, I'll be the first one to tell you that I'm always on Rolly's team, but it just doesn't look so good right now. But hell, I'm going to tune in. Hopefully, he can pull up an upset and actually give a good fight. I just haven't seen him in one in a long time.
Mm. So do you this fight obviously stemmed from sparring,
What, me?
him and Rolly.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we all spar. I mean, I never sparred Rolly, but I sparred Ryan before. In Devon, but
How'd that go out?
I
How'd
don't
that
think
play
I
out?
don't think the sparring really matters as much because times have changed. You know what I'm saying? And there's a whole lot of other avenues when it comes to like fighting. Like for instance, when Rolly and Ryan fought each other, they didn't know each other. They didn't know anything about each other, and on top of that, there was a different time period. That's when Rolly was just literally starting to box, and like his heart and his drive and his spirit for fighting was on a different level. Rolly was winning fights he wasn't nowhere supposed to win. Like Rolly was quite remarkable coming out of the gate. And then you have Ryan, which is he's doing his thing, and he usually catches people off guard with that hook, but he couldn't catch Ryan Rolly with that hook because Rolly got everything like hook, straights, uppercuts, muscle punch, like so it was fun. It was fun seeing it, you know.
How was your sparring with Ryan?
Oh man, that was a really interesting spar. Like he had he comes into the gym into Mayweather gym, and then I come into the Mayweather gym, and I like what ends up happening. Before that, I had a whole lot of crazy strength and conditioning, so I'm just like kind of wore the hell out with these weightlifters. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, getting a goddamn what is it, a bodybuilder to help with like strength conditioning.
Oh,
Bad idea. But anyways, we ended up having a little bit of a spar, and there was two events that happened in that sparring. Ryan, like he's throwing like I don't know who the hell he is, just some kid to me, and I've gamed everybody. And I'm like, okay, well, why the fuck he keep throwing this fucking hook? Like, what the fuck is like, bro, the same stupid shit, bro. Like, stop. Is that all? He's like one of the motherfuckers that just keeps spamming the same button on Tekken. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this shit? And then eventually I do like a couple feints, and he catch me. He finally caught me with the hook. I'm like, bow. I'm like, and I go down, and I
mm.
get right back up, and then I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, now it's time to take that away. And then I just took it away. He never was able to land it ever again. And then I just beat him down. Just ran them down until they quit. Basically, I just ran them down till he quit. I just pushed him down, knocked him to the ropes, knocked him to the corner, and then just kept pounding him to the body and to the head. And like every time he throw the hook, I will weave under and throw basically a closer shot that basically looked like the one that I land on Broner or hooker. Those types of shots that would land like on over the top weave hooks, boom, and stuff like that. And and it was just like, and then that was it. And and I just never really thought about him ever again about that. I just didn't really think about that as being like an event for me. It was just like uneventful. I didn't know if this guy was going to be anybody. He looks just like anybody. Not that special to me at that time.
Until he caught you with that shit.
No, like even if you get a good shot in on me, that doesn't mean that like you're special, bro. Like people catch people all the time. You know what I mean?
Right, but I heard he
That's
was
like
18. I heard he was 18 years old.
yeah, but also I was young too at the time. And at the time, like it's different
You
when
was
you
in your
don't
prime.
know who you're dealing with. If
No,
you
no,
don't
no.
know who you're
But
dealing with and
when
you don't
you
know that
but
person has
that
a
can't
weapon, then
you
then
you
that's
can't
all
say
good.
someone that's 18 that did something like that. It could be possibly special if he masters that hook. You
No,
know?
I don't see that.
No.
Bro, no. You know what I've seen?
Mm. Tell
Bro,
me.
I've
Did
seen
you see?
thousands of
Did you see
Ryans.
stars when he hit you with that?
No, bro, no, not at
No.
all. Like what the hell?
So you
Not
didn't go
at
to
all. I'm
you didn't
just
go to
I'm just
bed
like
for a little
boom,
bit.
caught off guard. Like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, oh,
Oh,
I'm
all
I'm
right.
off balance. Okay. Now watch this. I'm gonna get up and beat that ass. And that's exactly what happened. And like no, I can't
Because
say
Henry was
it's
there,
that
right?
special. Because the
Henry
thing
was there, right? His
I've
dad.
seen tons of special people in gyms. You know what I mean? And they don't always all make it. Like Ryan is not that much great compared to some of these fighters that I've met in my days in Philadelphia or New York or Mexico. Bro, I saw a lot of shit going on. Shit, some of the motherfuckers in wild card run his ass down to the ground. Like, you know what I mean? Like the hook would be nothing. It'd be worthless.
No,
Gore will
no, no,
kill
no.
you.
But
Like
yeah, you funny as
you
hell. I
know,
love this shit. You mad funny.
like
Yeah.
shit. So I
Yo,
don't know. It's
you funny, yo. You funny. So listen, we're
so
talking about the. So you're not saying that at 18 years old, when Ryan Garcia hit you with that shot and you went down, you can't say that that was a special left hook.
no. I just what I felt was like, oh, that's a weapon. When I like,
Cause
yeah,
it
it's
was a
special.
shock. It was a shock to you.
No, I
Or I
wasn't
had
fucking.
some shit on it.
No, it was just a good time hook that I'm like, oh, okay, that's a weapon that you have. Now watch this. I'm gonna take it away from you. But the thing is, that's not something that I haven't seen before. I've seen guys that had tons of fucking weapons. You know what I mean? And me getting knocked down in sparring ain't like that special.
But you
You know
wasn't
what I
in
mean?
Wonderland though.
No, absolutely not.
Alright.
You know what I mean? Absolutely not. That's not that special. That's just work. That's just like, that's just what happens in sparring sometimes. That's not an event. Like I could tell you some events. You know what I mean? Like Ryan ain't got shit on no fucking Danny Garcia. You know what I mean? I had the fucking bullshit Danny Garcia for so long because his punching power was unbelievable. Like, you know what I mean? Like I like the first time we sparred, I had to fucking check his hand wraps and his gloves after the sparring. Like, a matter of fact, and then I had to take his hands out the gloves and out the fucking wraps. I need to see these fucking hands. What the fuck is this?
No,
Like
I hear you. I hear
there's
you.
people out there that's
But
fucking
Ryan was only
crazy,
18 though.
huh?
But Ryan was only 18 though.
That doesn't mean anything, man. Like that's just one kid that perfected one move. That wasn't like fucking Dylan
So he
with
hasn't
Gary
gotten
Russell
better.
Jr., bro. It's not. That
So you
wasn't
don't
like
think he
dealing
got
with
better
Gary
since?
Russell like back in the day, fucking trying to get him ready for Lomachenko. Like it just wasn't the same
He
as like
said he said
anybody else.
they said that they hurt Lomachenko too.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that they had Lomachenko with the legs going wait, wait, wait.
So,
No, no, no. I'm just saying, because we're talking about special. You know what I mean? I guess he was 18 at that time too, so he was like really young, and obviously he has matured, significantly.
um, I don't know. I don't know how much he matured. You know, I don't know.
Being with all these different trainers, you pick up certain things,
Yeah,
from the Rain also to the
you do, but
Derrick
then
Jameses
uh,
and
sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. I
right.
don't know.
You're right.